Yo, what's good, y'all? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We back with another video. Who you select? Josh Dobbs, Malik Willis. I don't think either one of them is all that great of an option. I know people was high on Josh Dobbs coming in, playing well against the Cowboys, but at the end of the day, lose by 2 touchdowns. Like the quarterback position in the offensive line, wide receiver core for Tennessee Titans, really to me it hasn't lived up to standards all year. I want to start by saying with the offensive line that we got, I don't think either one of them has a great chance to win without like a huge day from Derrick Henry. We talking about looking forward to the future. Like, do we retain Tannehill? Do we restructure some kind of deal? Do we move him? Do we try to go after a quarterback in the draft? All that's just subjective. Like, let's just look at the statistics, right? So, from looking at the fan base, I kind of polled it. People are like clear cut saying, yo, we rolling with Josh Dobbs. Him and Malik Willis both are 51% completions on the season, which is not good. Malik Willis has 0 passing touchdowns. Josh Dobbs got 1. But guess what? Derrick Henry got 1. How is it that Derrick Henry has as many passing touchdowns as Malik Willis? And why not just put Derrick Henry at quarterback? I know this ain't Madden, but even when you look at Tannehill, we're talking about 13 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. I think a big portion of that is the fact that we don't have one single player on the team with at least 500 receiving yards with 1 game left. So with the problems with the offensive line, specifically left tackle, left guard, and looking at the fact that we don't have any playmakers on offense, I think mixed in with Todd Downing's inability to get the best out of what we have, which is one thing I seen out of Josh Dobbs in the offense against the Cowboys was they moved the pocket, a lot of play action, bootleg, get him on the run, move the defense a little bit. Like we have no screen game outside of maybe like that chestnut screen. Like, I mean, from the wide receivers, like I just don't see any creativity to get the best out of the talent we got. So I know this might be unpopular. It's something that I don't like, but in reality, Todd Downing got to find a way to put Malik Willis and Josh Dobbs on the field against the Jaguars Saturday. I'm not a fan of a 2 quarterback system, but at the end of the day, when given what you have, you don't have a veteran like Tannehill that's going to be able to do a little bit of both. I feel like in this game, it may be a little bit too much. This is going to be essentially a playoff game. I don't think Josh Dobbs is going to be able to just put all that on his shoulders and not make mistakes. Because, I mean, we all know the running game and the defense is what's going to get us there. Last game against the Jaguars, Derrick Henry fumbles before half. Roger McCreary drops a pick. They catch a touchdown, get the ball second half. And, Evan Ingham goes crazy against our secondary and pretty much just blow us out. But you know, this should be a clock management, ball control. Come in, spread it out, let Malik Willis get into a little bit of his own reaction with Henry, maybe a little RPO to Chig. You know, if you bring in Dobbs, like I don't want to see this run on first down, run on second down, 3rd and long. I don't think either one of them have a success. I think this is gonna have to be a total team effort. But even if with that getting into the playoffs, realistically, I don't think that we win games against good teams in the playoffs. Like, by good teams, I mean like Chiefs, Bills. It's going to be tough for us to win with what we got. But we got to give ourselves the best option, the best chance. And to me, I think you roll them both out there, because if you're going to deal Tannehill in the offseason and potentially go with Dobbs and Willis in the offseason and try to fish and see what you can get draft-wise, I really don't think you kill the confidence of Willis by not giving him any burn or taking him completely out of the offense, even if he is a project, which I thought he would be all year. I never thought when we drafted him, this kid would be ready this year to go out and lead the team. I felt like he needed to grow, and our offensive coordinator need to grow. But I just think with this basic play calling style in the offseason, I fully expect they'll either restructure or move Tannehill and Downing. We have to clean slate and go forward. And I don't think Josh Dobbs and Malik Willis are bad options, but I think like long term, if you can develop Malik Willis, I think he'll be the option for us based on our play style, which is run first, play action pass, heavy tight end game. But definitely, I feel like Todd Downing and that team should be figuring out a way to get both of them on the field. Now, I don't mean third down in inches or some of the stuff we've done throughout the season. I mean a legitimate package that gives them both a chance to execute on the field and for us to get points. I mean, if you think about the Texans game, if we score 20, we win. If we playing the Cowboys up until the point that we give up that touchdown, that Andrew Adams gets hurt, you just really think like the Titans, if they could have scored in the red zone, would have had a chance to win that game. Pretty much the whole season, we haven't scored in the second half, or we haven't scored enough points, or we got in the red zone and just bogged down. We lead the league in 3 and outs. At this point, I just don't want to see us go out Saturday and hand the ball to Derrick Henry 30 times and run him in the dirt anymore. We have to throw the ball. I think the best chance for them to do it is on first down, getting Josh Dobbs or Malik Willis on the move. I think both of them. I think this should be a total team effort. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we out.